Alright, attempt 2 with this video, I'm going to be ranking every single Simpsons season. I'm really trying to get this over with quick, because I just forgot about one weapon that was the suppressed AR. So we're going to quickly redo this video. Let's get right into it. Number 19, I got the Cobalt Slingshot. This thing sucks. I mean, the radiation is nice, but if you hit a headshot, the most you're getting for is 100, and I think that's just not enough. I think it should be a little bit more stronger than that. And at number 18, I have the suppressed pistol. I mean, this thing's just a mid pistol, the low magazine size, the average fire rate. I mean, it's just an average pistol, and I mean, it's kind of not bad, but it's not really that good either. Number 17, I went on my first hot take of the vid. And at number 17, I got the compact SMG. This will be including the mythic. Honestly, I just really find the use in this gun. It is high bloom, low accuracy, mid damage. I mean, honestly, the 4 other options are just so much better, in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about the compact. It's just straight up mid. Number 16, I got the deodorant applicator. This thing is pretty solid. It's only good in a couple situations. That's why it's this low, and it has durability. That's another reason why it's so low. But if it did not have durability, it would probably be a couple spots higher. Number 15, another hot take for the video. I got the Ranger shotgun. This thing, pretty decent shotgun, but cannot compete with the rest of the shotgun. Explaining its low spot, also the fact that it lands 1 bullet, and it takes a decent time to reload it, so that's why it's so low. At number 14, I got the hunting rifle. Keep in mind that this is the Nerf hunting rifle that you want with the bullet drop off. I really don't like it with the bullet drop off. I think it makes the sniper a lot worse, and that kind of explains its spot for it. Also, there's only 1 shot in the magazine, and doesn't have a scope, which kind of makes it not really too viable for me. I mean, it is the only sniper in the game right now, but kind of explains its spot for me, I think. Coming in at number 13, I have the suppressed Scar. This thing is pretty mid. This is the weapon I forgot. So, I mean, overall, it's just a pretty mid weapon, and honestly, there's nothing much to say. It's just straight up mid. Oh, and by the way, the reason why my placement is so low for this one is because the gray to blue rarity, the statistics do not change at all. The fire rate stays the same, the structural damage stays the same, the reload time stays the same, the damage stays the same. It's all like, I think it's 30 damage, fire rate 5.55, and then it's like magazine size 30, and then it's like reload time 2.3, and then it just stays the same until the purple rarity, where it finally the damage goes up to 32, and I think that might be a glitch or not, but yeah. The gray is equal to the blue for the suppressed AR. I'm not sure why that is, but it just is that way. At number 12, I got the Machine SMG. This is a pretty good SMG overall. I think it could maybe use a little less bloom, and then it would be like a really good SMG. But other than that, it is still a really good SMG overall. It's incredibly high DPS. Alright, at number 11, I think I might shock a little people with this one. Maybe not, I don't know. But I got the Dragon Belch shotgun. I like the fact that you can tuner pump, but the fact is, it takes an eternity to reload, and there's only 1 shot, so if you don't hit that shot, you're kind of screwed. Kind of explaining my spot for at number 11. Anyways, at number 10, I got the 5 gun. I think this thing is a pretty good overall. I think this is what the pump and dump wanted to be, but couldn't be. It's mainly focused on SMG, which I like, because the pump and dump's a little bit more focused on the shotgun part, and the shotgun part kind of sucked. The shotgun part for this one sucks even more to me, because the shotgun hits for like 30 damage, but the SMG hits for like 16, 17. Something like that, but yeah, the SMG part's really good, and I think that's the main carrier of this one, because it can be still used at medium range and still be pretty effective, so that's why I like this weapon a lot. Alright, coming into the upper half of the list, and starting out, I got a flaming hot take, in my opinion. Just that the other weapons from here on out are so good, it's so hard to pick. But at number 9, I got the tactical shotgun. In my opinion, if I had to re-rank, I might put this thing a little bit higher just because the mythic version is so strong. But other than that, this is still a very viable shotgun. But this is a big step up from the 5 gun for sure. I think from like the top 9 are just like so much better than the bottom 10. It's kind of crazy. And then at number 8, we got at number 8, I got the infantry rifle. I like that they made it fully automatic, but that kind of gives it more recoil, which I don't like. And I think there's a couple of assault rifles in my opinion that are just a little bit better than it, and they'll be shown pretty soon. At least one of them. Coming in at number 7, I got the Striker AR. This will be including the Mythic. They nerfed this thing to the ground for a fair reason because they switched it to hit scan, and apparently, guys, they're doing the same thing with the Enforcer AR. It actually next season, so Chapter 7 Season 1, yeah, they're bringing back the Enforcer AR to the game, and it's going to be hit scan. But yeah, so they're going to do a similar thing that like they did with the Striker. They nerfed the Enforcer a little bit because, I mean, those statistics would be pretty crazy. But yeah, so the Striker still remains a pretty good assault rifle because it's pretty accurate, but overall, pretty good assault rifle. All right, I need you guys to hear me out on this one. At number 6, I got Mr. Blasty. This will not be including the exotic. That's the really main thing. The exotic will be quite a bit higher up on this list, but yeah, so the Mr. Blasty pistol is still really good. It's just the top 5 are absolutely stacked. I'm talking like these are all like top tier weapons in their class. Like these like next 5 are all. You can make an argument that all of these are top 5 in their class of gun. Honestly, I mean, these top 5 are stacked, so Mr. Blasty doesn't really stand a chance, but the exotic one does. It'll be shown later in the video, but let's get to the top 5. And at number 5, I got the Embiggened Assault Rifle. Also, this thing has the exact same stats as the Enhanced Assault Rifle, and is basically the exact same thing. But the Enhanced Assault Rifle is a pretty good assault rifle, which means that this one's going to be a pretty good one too. I think this is the second best assault rifle. I think there is one better, and it's the only gun in the game right now with a scope. I think you guys might know what it is, but yeah, that gun comes up a little bit later in the video. But overall, this is still an insanely good assault rifle. The advantage about this mythic is the headshot multiplier increases from 1.5 to 1.7. So I mean, instead of, I think, it's like instead of hitting for like maybe 59 headshot, you'll be hitting for like 68 or 66. I'm not sure. But, yeah, let's get to the number 4 spot. I have a feeling some of you will like this and some of you will not. And coming in at number 4, we got the Thunder Shotgun. This is easily, I think, a top 5 gun in this class. I think it sits right there with the Sentinel, the Spaz, the Gatekeeper, and the Havoc. I think those very well might be the best 5 shotguns of all time. Like the Gatekeeper, Havoc, Sentinel, Thunder, and Spaz. Those are probably like the 5 best shotguns of all time. Now, this one might be the worst out of those 5, but it is still a really good shotgun. I don't know, guys. Thunder or Spaz? Tell me your opinion in the comments below. At number 3, in my opinion, a top 3 SMG of all time, the Tamzarian Twin Mag SMG. This is referring to, in The Simpsons at least, the there's this guy in The Simpsons, if you have watched it, Principal Skinner, I believe it was season 9, episode 2. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but Principal Skinner got his identity revealed at like the end of the episode that he wasn't actually Principal Skinner, he was the fake Principal Skinner. But it was just, like, last name was Tamzarian, so I think that's what they're trying to do here. But overall, this is still a really good SMG. I do like the reference though. You know, oh yeah, by the way, the Embiggened Assault Rifle, the reference was like Homer likes to eat like a lot, I think. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's these top 2, I think. There is a clear number 1, but I think the number 2 spot is still a good contender. At number 2, I have the Red Eye Karamba Assault Rifle. This thing is insane. So basically, the fire rate speeds up when you're aiming down sights. It goes from 3.5 to, hold on, I'm gonna do some quick little research. So the fire rate speeds up to 3.83. It goes from 3.5 to 3.83, making this thing having a DPS of, we're gonna compare this to the base version. Here we got a DPS of 157. That might sound low, but this thing's extremely accurate and it has an insanely high headshot multiplier. So if you hit a couple of headshots in there, you're going to be absolutely in business. Because the Red Eye Assault Rifle, the base version, just has a straight up headshot multiplier of 1.7, just like the Embiggened Assault Rifle. But yeah, if we do 40 times 3.5, that is only going to be 140. So a DPS difference of 17 is really big for an assault rifle like this one. So that really makes a big difference. And then I think we all know what's coming for the #1 spot. And at #1, I got Krusty's Mr. Blasty. If you you hit this thing with a car, if you see my reaction to this Simpsons season video, I absolutely get like 5 kills just from this thing. From people being in cars and driving towards me, and then I absolutely send them flying, destroy their car. And that's really the main thing. It's not even really the main thing. This thing is just a heavy hitter pistol. It has the same stats as the legendary one. By the way, guys, if it says a fire rate of 3, that means it's like when it's not aiming outside. It kind of has the same effect as the Monarch pistol. But then when you're aiming insights, it only has a fire rate of 2.25. So keep that in mind. But overall, this is still an insanely good pistol. And absolutely brilliant, in my opinion. Just in my opinion, a top 5 pistol in its class. No question. Alright guys, tell me how you liked that video. There's going to be some Chapter 7 leaks videos coming up soon. I'll see you all in the next one.